say the ayayro who apparat we sorry deep in attempts no si pay. A penny su dini the other side. Afia Kasana, His Excellency the former President Kuffour. I think them know the NTN come away from Ajagraja side, Emra.
Obolobia Jimmy, I see. Nana Buaji, the fifth. Shall proof and one of them. Nana Buaji the fifth. Nana Buaji the Ivy. Nana Buaji. Can't show me. Show me this here, can show me. Show me this here, can show the proof and one. I only the proof also. Okay. People are just commenting that you know. I didn't want to put my dear ye papa being through a brabum. And you what I want to Kwame Abuaji. And you now you want that brabum. And you Kwame. Oh, what you be doing it? And you what are you so you be doing it? And you what you be so sure of packet. And you the toss Phyllis Yadia the torso. And you the toss Phyllis Yadia. But the two are brothers. And you will do the commission of Quamram. And you some in the watem. Namin Cassent, other Cassam and Chiramino. The toss of Phyllis and Najo de Mount. And you syphilis, Yadia, the pot de Mount. And you now one will do the commission of the woo. And some go quatiano. And you come on. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 30. 28 verse 30. What? Kwame Abuaji obejo ba wade. No binu no ada. Binu na no. No kre. Binu
apei. We are say pen focus be said de wo bedua no. Eno na wo betwa. Yen nyina yen ka no kre wo ha. Ekwan ben so na wo fa so nim ajagraja. Nya spirituality but na did atem software de oyo bedi atem software de oyo beka sem omo ma metwe in term adidi atem be type of pain na wundi bie e wokroma on say ne uchire omo ko efa so di atem they are using the same adidi atem against you on say you are running out of it usu ubodua edua etimi ye adwuma was say chill asana kwachi boy no because una odi ka didi nkrofo bi atem se empo unu omo nya adwene a obi timi bi se wasem keke na odi tina dem Kenyans know you because of what did attempt and because of spirituality because I know there to me and justify be my kind of for we. I'm not supporting the fact say boy no I disrespected in attempt and as well as but yen no kurenka or no preach the attempt and today they are using it against him. The next time Uber media so now be because they say and ya wa so hwe woni ye na usuba no ma bia wo na udi di attack cancer to hwe wa Jimmy man. Now Bolobia no the bar on the so call street. It serve you right. Because Obolodia Bushia be your respected peoples be at the price size and your woman they mean to relate this no man. That's a coordinated you attempt I don't have anything against it. Yes. Also in the office you have right to insult many people that you want to. People also has right to insult you. Also Kobodia and Chenwai. I had to ask you Ramla.
As a country, we have to have the structure and the planning to be able to give free education to our people. The question is, can we afford it? Because free education will probably come from tax people's money or our reserves. And we have a minus. Our GDP says 75 billion, but we can't get 3 billion. We have to go and borrow it from IMF. That means there's a big vacuum in our economy. And this problem should be looked at so it can support the decision that we've taken to give free SHS. The cost of it, the kids will have 3 months education and they'll go and stay home 3 months. They'll come back and they'll stay home 3 months because when you budget what it costs to give a nation free education is really high. That means your turnover also should be really high. You see, the way to build your economy is to have exportation power, where you export a lot of goods outside, so people's economy will come into your country. If you take your money to go and import goods into your country, you're sending your economy to those people. And so the same government, if he decides to give free education, he needs that avenues that is producing revenues in the country and causing a circulation and bringing profit into the governmental system to cater for that. And they could have problems. So it's very important that we look at how our developmental agenda in this country is, the benefits that is bringing, the profitability schedules, and then apply economy of scale so we can expand education in our country from that angle. I also think that if we're educating our people, whether it's free or pay for, please educate your country about what is in your country. The minerals in your country is important. The governance in your country is important. If you don't have this education about putting plants and putting the things in place that would process these things and package them so you can put them on shelves, or you can put them in warehouses and people will load them in container like Americans are doing, like Indians are doing, like Europeans are doing. That is the education that we need in our country. We have to add it to our academic curriculum. We export our talents out and we import our products in. The product that we're importing came from the resources, the mineral resources that they extracted from us. So all we have to do is to put industrialization in the equation and everything changes. Everything. You create millionaires, you create entrepreneurs, you create governors, you create leaders. So the value of the country grows. When you put your nation first, your country automatically grows. Automatically. So the youth might be making a lot of noise and not be using their voice as much as they're supposed to. Don't think I don't know it. I do. When they have the chance to have their democratic right and learn about democracy, they don't allow them. They let them go into university, and that's where they buy them. That's when they make them the SRCs and start giving them money to campaign. And so we're cheating our children to become straight corrupt politicians, or it's either that or they're in the church praying and they're going to become some kind of pastor that will tell you what your future is going to be like, but they can't determine their own future. This is a country that we live in that I want to make it very clear that I don't need your consent to love you. I don't need your consent to stand for you. So I want to make it very clear to the youth that as much as I stand for them and I scream for them, it's not because I need your consent. It's because I'm thinking about the ones who are unborn yet. Because I know that if I don't fix this problem and if I don't help fix it, it will become a generational problem and it will keep going down and down and down and down and down. So I don't just think for the people of today, but I also think for the people for tomorrow. And that's why I stand for the youth. So that's what I mean by I stand for the youth. And I know most of them don't even have votes, because when I started advocating for this continuation for voting, for vote registration, they all went quiet. I was expecting the youth of this country to get up and stand for their rights and ask questions to the EC. Why are you not allowing us to have the votes? Why are you giving us 20 days out of the whole year to practice democracy? But they can't. But it's not my problem, and I will not be responsible for someone being coward.
Where's senior man, Cheddar, and so Aka, and the first asem, I think, say Ghanaians youth, and you're gonna now say if you cry, Titia, all my etias say will be with you or Casso Bian can be. There the coffee, now opening out in the in Samano Sound. Ebi also na woni na tamo na argument kitu abi a wasaka mo hwe argue e ma no krepiem dabi eni pa eni nkasa santi a chance ya yetete yina mo de ehu e hye muti ubenyini no na usura ade na nkrofo control ni ade ti sana aba na yetie ekwan krokra Afia gas for us din komo fa John Dramani Mahama so ya ho His Excellency the former president
ne ba kwala keto we sharaf kra no wato club amano ne ba kwala sharaf oye FIFA executive oye FIFA accredited agents nebeyo John Mahama bano nebeya won di 30 years oye FIFA agents and wo ye de o se wo de wona support farm na ba jo wo dan enkokwa no be no hin se wo dan a ehin na be ye enkokwa no me ba jo vote for a leader with a vision, vote for a leader with future. Me say enkokwa nkete na mani pa ye dia ne ba Sharaf Mahama oye FIFA agents ade no man nkoye enkokwa ni bi ade no man nkoye enkokwa ni bi me Afia makacho say education is the key. And to make sure when I'm appointed James and John when we university, I had the opportunity. Me man we are brofo, or we have cars, or we offer, or we enter for. I had the opportunity. Send remember my stars overnight. I had the opportunity. Send me man dechi education. No ma ba be movie. No ma be Kumarud. No one on TV so. No more advert. But there is no future in fame. There is no future. Fame with no degree, any future. And I pursued education. Sabi, we be dear house girl when me feel call a star. And this education in any value. And come in my man school. And can say you know musisa near do special eyes adverts nyama no be an roja move for near do moving and can do man come man here. But any future me dana ni na me ya madwene se me mpesa me ya Exp0śe na bio no e ya me degree na me be call school America o
ya te no ya de to aso no twedi apyakopon hira na wo degree no so mfaso emra so bebre na Mahama ba ya adwuma bi a sefata no ne papa bon ho modene yen mo bi de ti e ba sa bia na yen attacking kwara ne nu o matem bebre yen kom asem ne se papa bobra no mudi papa brabo so emfaso yen mo bi so papa no abrabo kakra mo so bo ani so di bi so mfaso wo bi papa timi anya hwe abrabo mo ya na office obi na disappoint da bi ya na your papa ahan no wa ankasa eti say be president you need specific people be aya o contest school you need specific people be also o it sometimes you know akwanya ti wo ene akwa bi na ka say if you are born in rich in poor it's not your mistake, but if you die in poor it's your mistake other because workers our advantage unya akwanya say was the whole scenario say what me as here yetie kavite na komo bi odi afa papa Kuffour so
oye lazy nanti no person be nanti we oye bronia anka be Kuffour amusa se dada bobonyoma wa ya ni enhwe ontini mo ba ko ntokyerɛw o na we na ya start ye na ye wie me se mo ma Kuffour on TV so national television no because I started this and I completed this before I left office e bi ni Ghana history mu no mo dada mo do mu huna mo ode mo nya mobo unim sika Kuffour te so unim sika ne nana no mte so unim sika we leading Kuffour mo wia oye lazy nanti no person be nanti we oye bronia anka be ba na obo tennis Kuffour ni age awodu no oye bronia anka no pebe bo so ojogi. He is just lazy. He doesn't want to work because when you consider piano, he is just lazy. He's not disabled. Mama fani question disabled category. On better TV so non can chire ye say. Juma de we na me starting na me yi me nsafi ho bibie ni Kuffour tumi ye.
Do chire. Nse de o chire Kuffour. The Kuffour mo na Kuffour mo pe na ye o say ya. Eni aka Mahama mo ne san Kuffour te say Kuffour adomo ni ba obi am de aka mo ni kwa say e bo mo di mo krom ha o. We suwe mo be to bre. And omu ya de pushi normal employment odin no or the national health insurance eba enye no kwa or the school feeding program enye no kwa or the so many policies including say ebetua a school for alawa enye no kwa one of tertiary institutions near the ade enye no kwa basic school education obeye ni free enye no kwa obeye normal what must say we policies infrastructures president bianu a wonye bi obi aye bi no akɔwie ni ada it is ene because of a normal bi tina wo ho kwan so be di man atem say ne osipe eno ya akwadwo 86 or 87 I think say what if he chem wo kra na under age unyini ya no hwe wafono you look so sick what I say one my protection na wafon ahohono like unya obi enwotu say akwa we do strong we health system enkoyie empoti abronchire mpono no bro yenyini ya yensra kwatia enti wo so hwe na wo so do 86 years na no akobo go say whatever they will come ja no ntra no hwichem so ndo abobra nyo obi amana pia no anhwe awoma no ebeto atwene no mo de wakoto baabi na nkofo bi na hwe hweye na wo yam wani atena wani nto subscribe like share comment be share be macra bye bye